Hey guys, today we are going to make mutton Rogan Josh, the world famous dish in goat recipe. Everybody in the world knows about it. People are always thinking how to make it. Let's see how we will make it possible at home. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what ingredients we need to make mutton Rogan Josh. We need olive oil. We need meat masala. You can find it at any Indian store. We need yogurt. We need salt, garlic ginger paste, goat meat at least 1.5 to 2 pounds. We need sliced onions. We need sliced tomatoes and green chilies. All right, let's put oil in the pot. Almost like 5 to 7 tablespoons, because we have enough meat and onions that we want to cook. Let it heat up a little bit and then add directly goat meat. So I forgot to tell you guys, we need cumin seeds also. I missed it. First, after heating up the oil, we're trying to add cumin seeds in it, like 1 tablespoon, and we will wait for it to sizzle. Alright, after it's sizzling, you see the cumin seed is start sizzling. We don't want to burn it. All we're going to do is now we're going to add goat meat in it. We'll cook it for at least 5 minutes until it gets brown a little bit. At this stage, we'll add some salt in it so it can lose its water. At least 1 tablespoon, and consume all the spices and flavors that we're trying to do here. Okay, after 5 minutes, you can see the meat will look like this. Now the next step what we'll do is trying to add green chilies and all the onions we cut, the sliced onions. All we are trying to do here is cook meat with the onions and try to cook it that much, that this onion will turn into a gravy. Mix it all together for almost like 30 to 35 minutes. You guys, this will take some efforts. This thing turns out really good after you put all the hard work, but while you're cooking, it might take some efforts to make it. After 20 to 22 minutes, we end up at this. Now you can see all the onions are melted in it, and the oil is going, you can see that it's separating from, the onions and meat, At this stage, after 20 to 22 minutes, we are going to add tomatoes in it. Now we will cook these tomatoes until these tomatoes will melt it like these onions. So let's try this, and I'll tell you the next step in just a couple of minutes. After cooking 8 to 10 minutes, as you can see that all these tomatoes are already done, and you can see how our gravy looks like, almost like ready to eat, but it's not yet ready to eat. We have a couple of steps more left to make it taste better, by the end. So after cooking this, after cooking tomatoes, all we're going to add now is garlic ginger paste. We are going to add at least 1 spoon of garlic ginger paste. We'll cook this for at least 1 to 2 minutes because garlic ginger paste cooks really fast, and it tend to stick in the bottom. We don't want our food to burn. We don't want our food to get in the bottom. So we'll try our best, to cook it as properly as we can and achieve the best results that we can. Now, all we are going to do is adding meat masala. The one you can buy it at grocery stores. Indian grocery stores is MDH curry masala or meat masala. Add that, and we'll cook that for like at least 2 to 3 minutes so they can get together. And mix it properly. Look at the color, guys. See what we are achieving, putting hard work. And some folks might be thinking, where is the gravy in it? Don't worry, we have solution for that also. We will end up with gravy and good Rogan Josh by the end. After cooking spices, 1 to 2 minutes, we are going to add thick Greek yogurt in it. I already stir it. Here we go, and then we'll mix it and cook this one like 2 to 3 minutes more. I'm adding Greek yogurt. There is a reason behind it. When we put too much raw onions, raw onions tend to make everything sweeter. You don't achieve the flavors in your food. You achieve a sweetness. You don't want to do that. You want to have flavors in it. After putting this yogurt, it will settle down all the spices and all the flavors in. After yogurt, our next step is we are going to add water in it. Take a warm water, add a glass of water in it, mix it, and see if that's good. After adding the water, as you can see, the consistency of a gravy, it totally depends on you what you want to achieve, how thick you want or how thin you want. Make sure when you put water in it, it looks little bit thin at that time, because when we are going to cook it, on a low heat, it will get thicker a little bit. As you see, the dish already come on a boil. All we are going to do is cover it with a lid and check our time. It's almost 2:41, so you take it as a 2:40. We'll let it cook for almost 40 to 45 minutes. It totally depends on you guys, what you guys want to think. 40 to 45 minutes is the estimated time to tender the meat. So let's rest it for 45 minutes and just wait for it to cook. After cooking 40 to 45 minutes, as you guys can see, look at the time, 3:24, like almost 44 minutes. So you can see how it looks by the end of 44 minutes. All I'm going to do now, to me it's almost done, but I still want it to rest for 15 more minutes covered, so it can soak all the juices and all the spices and flavors that we added in it. So all I'm going to do is cover it and let it rest for 15 more minutes. By 3:40 we will be ready to serve it. Thank you. For 40 minutes I try to put this in a bowl, and look at this consistency, guys. Look at the dish we prepared. It looks amazing. It looks perfectly cooked. As I can show you guys, picking up this piece, it's almost cooked. It will be 100% cooked for you guys. It will not be undercooked or overcooked if you follow this same time process. If you like this video, guys, please share and subscribe. Share with your friends so they can watch it, see it too, how to make a perfect Rogan Josh. Thank you so much.